Hey, welcome to Classical Piano Workshop, working on Spiritoso. This is the second page of the right hand. This is Opus 36, number 3 by Clementi. Starting on a G, and we have a quarter note and then 4 16th notes. Now, a quarter note equals 4 16th notes, 1, 2 E and a, 3, 4 E and a. So, with a click, and now this second measure, measure 14, this is a tricky one. So you play the first note staccato with your thumb, and put your fourth finger right next to it, and do that. Again, I ended on my thumb. I started with my thumb. 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? All right, next phrase, 2 ledger lines up is a high C, starting on fourth finger, and it's a little bit before the beat, right? We're at the very end of the measure, so we want to accent the A a little bit. Like that, just to sense where the rhythm is. All right. All right, and then we have a scale in measure 16, and it starts right after the second beat. So you should go 1, 2 E and a. 1, 2 E and a. Sometimes I tell my students just to hit themselves in the knee and then play. Like that. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay? So now, starting here in measure, I guess it's 18, we're going to go 5, 5, and let's write that in our book, okay? Write that 5, 5 there. And then you've got 4, and then you've got 1 on that first G, and then 5 on the next G. So write that in so you're aware of it. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 5 on the same note. Now, how do you do that? You've got to move your hand this way. You don't want to go like this and twist around. You just want to go 1, 2, like that. 1 and 5. And then we've got D sharp, 2 and 3, and then E, 4 and 5. Now, you may think this fingering isn't worth doing, but if you take the time to learn it this way, you'll be able to play it better, faster. It'll sound better. And it takes a little longer to learn it this way, but it's really worth it. 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you start on your fourth finger again for these 16th notes. And then you've got 1, 3 on the same note, 1, 3 on the next note, and 2, 1 down here. Okay, so I'm going to play those two measures again. And then we're going to get into that trill in just a minute. But let me just emphasize this fingering again. I'm going to look right at you. I'm not looking at the book. 5, 5, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I know the fingering. I can say the fingering. You should know it too. Sometimes saying it out loud like that will help you get it. All right, now we've got that 2, 1, and then we've got 16th notes, 5, 3, 2, 1, okay? And then we start a trill. Now, there's lots of ways to approach this trill, but let me just show you how I do it. And if you have the same book I do, it's letter B down there at the bottom of the page. What you don't want to do on this trill is speed up. We're just going to keep going with 16th notes. So however fast you are going here, that's your speed for the trill, like this. All right, and we're going to start the trill on the note that's written there, A. Most of the time, trills start above the note that's written, but this one we're going to start on A, and we're going to go like that. And then we're going to sneak in a little bit faster triplet, and then we're going to end with the two little notes that you see there that look like grace notes or Q notes. So looking at letter B, down at the bottom of the page. The last two notes there in letter B are the two little notes up there in measure 20. So the whole measure. 1, 2, triplet. 1, 2, triplet. All right, see? 1, 2, triplet. And I will say that most trills end on a note that you would expect, like this. In fact, that's what the next trill does. But this, and this is kind of odd, but this trill just kind of ends abruptly. It just ends in midair. You know, it's just like somebody, I don't know, hit the stop button or something. And then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I would suggest counting that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that started on a D up there. So it'd be 5, 3, 1, and 2 here. And then it's 1. Again, we start on a rest. Now it's an eighth rest this time, so we don't come in right after the beat, but it's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay, most students are going to make this mistake. They go like this. And that's too fast. I mean, the piece goes that fast, but if you're playing this slowly, it's like that. Do those little fingering things too. 3, 2, that one, 3, 2. This one, 3, 2. That one, 3, 2. Okay, and I'll play this page quickly for you, hands together, just so you get the idea. Okay, like I said, I'll be back to work on each page of this piece. Please subscribe, leave me a comment and a suggestion. Thanks so much, and I will see you again soon.